Who has been your favourite client? That's your question.
The easy ones. The easy questions, yeah. Favourite client? The longest client I think I've dealt with is CDM with all their projects, or Penzl. I've been dealing with Pacific Environments with lots of people that work there with all the different projects for school projects basically.
Yeah.
And then the long-lasting projects that maybe takes a couple of years for construction monitoring and all that bit. So you see
Good
from the beginning
right
through to the end.
Okay, looking back, is there a moment or project that you feel especially proud of? Can you tell us about it?
Well, I can remember when I started, I never did site visits because it was just people coming in and providing you the information. And then we just used to do fire reports and drawings accordingly to what they wanted, and then find out that the information they give you is not quite right. So my first one would be Chapel Road. That was a big, huge apartment, well not apartment, but blocks of side-by-side townhouses, which needed to be, they were leaky buildings, and so we had to put new cladding and things on it. And it was just the design of how they were joined together that they actually didn't have too much passive fire protection there, so it was going on site, looking at how the builders were constructing it, making sure that they were putting in the specifications that we specified for the separations and how it had changed since the building was built to what is required now, and that was done in 2007. So.
Wow.
How has Origin Fire changed over the past 20 years?
From one person to how many people now? 12, 13, 14, 15 people. So I think in the last 5 years it's just gone beyond. And I think that is the passive fire issues that we're having. It's just promoted that. And just obviously Michael's name has just been out there for such a long time, and everyone wants to deal with Michael and his company.
So do you think your role have evolved over the past 20 years?
How my role has changed.
Yeah.
From starting as a draftsperson to understanding, or not even realising what fire safety was, to understand what it is and how it actually is a really important part of our life, and just making sure everyone's safe and happy.
Right. Do you think there's some key milestones in your career in Origin
Just progression, really.
Yeah.
Progression and just ageing with the industry. Yeah.
Right. So, what advice would you give to someone just starting their career in fire safety engineering?
Well, I believe fire safety and engineering, a lot of people just don't know what that is, and so to start into a field like that, you'd have to understand the building side, I suppose, more than anything. If you explain to people that you're trying to create buildings that are safe, that people can escape from, that you go somewhere yourself and you can't find the way out. I mean, that gets quite dangerous, really. And I was in Farmers in Palmerston North, and we had to get out to leave the building, but there was no exercise available, and I thought to myself, that you look around, and that's the first thing I do now, is I just look around to figure out, okay, if I'm stuck in this building, how am I going to get out?
Yeah.
And it's really quite scary if you're just an average person that just hasn't got a clue on what you're supposed to look out for.
Right.
It's quite scary.
That's quite funny, because yesterday we went to see some new office, and when the first thing went in to say, now you fire engineer tell us what's the issues for the fire safety.
It's a thing to look at all the time now. Crowds of people. Gosh, there's only one door. How's everyone going to get out of here? It's all that sort of stuff really that I look at. And I tell my kids to look out for now. If they go to go to these bars where there's lots and lots of people, and you only normally have 15, and all of a sudden there's 200. It's just quite interesting. Just making people aware.
Yeah, that's very good.